It's your boy Girl here, back with another video, and today I got supposed to video, guys, man. Today we're gonna be doing the best teams for this Legends Battle Royale. I think it's movie sagas. I think this is what it is. So you guys know every time they do drop these, and they kind of drop these like every other week, every 2 weeks. So have a chance of getting up to 300 Chrono Crystals, getting some PvP messages and all some some Z power and all that good stuff. So yeah, I do like to make guides on these because some of you guys gonna have different lineups. So I'm gonna show you guys the best colors for each unit, like the best colors. And then I'm gonna show you guys alternative and all that good stuff. So you guys do enjoy these videos. Subscribe to the channel, roll to 14K, leave a like, turn on the notice when I do go live or go stream. You guys will get notified. So yeah, without further ado, let's get on to it. But before we can do that, let's go to the news, bro. You guys always know we always gotta read the news because they have a chance that they might add a special rule. You guys know some of these they always have some type of special rule, so we're gonna read that out, and that might be something, something worthwhile to read. So you guys know we get 10 tickets, all that good stuff. Yeah, this is sagas from the movies, makes sense, movie saga. So let's take a look at the special rules. So draggable chance down to 30%, draggable chance down to tag androids region. So if you're rocking most likely the best regen unit is Piccolo right now. You got Piccolo, you got the purple Piccolo, and then androids, you're probably going to be rocking with the Gammas, and then probably Magenta, because they're the newest two androids and all that good stuff. So if you're rocking androids, you have a lower chance down when you're rocking them. Well, no, it says it says drag ball chance down, and it says plus 30% to androids and regeneration base health. Oh, okay, I actually read that wrong. Wow, so his drag ball chance down and then 30% health? My God. Ugh. Okay. Sheesh. 30%? Wow. Alright. Alright, shoot. Yeah, 30%. Wow. Okay. Damn, 30% health? Alright, let's get to it. So with sagas for the movies, man, you guys always want to know, like, you guys want to always have a health buffer, right? I feel like there's 2 health buffers for movie sagas, bro. You can rock Pan, or you can go and rock Goku. Me personally, you can kind of decide which one you want to use, Goku or Pan. I think that there are only 2 health buffers on this, right? Let me actually do have this Vegeta here. He does Vegeta Clan, so you could rock him if you want, but he doesn't do movie sagas, so there actually is 3 HP buffers. Anybody else I'm missing? I think those are all of them, right? Those are all 3 of them. So yeah, without further ado, let's get on with the colors. So for your health buffer, you can kind of go with Goku or you can go with Pan. So let's actually start off with red, I guess. So with red, I think Pan is going to be the most valuable. I'm not saying she's the best red, but the most valuable red, because one, she's a health buffer and she can be used in battle. So you can actually use, she's a viable HP buffer. That's what I'm trying to get. That's what I'm trying to point at. So her value is gonna be insane. You guys know there's the amount of support she gives to her allies and all that stuff. It's top tier. It's top tier. You can't really replace. You can't. She just makes everyone hit harder, right? She just makes everyone hit harder. But after Pan, bro, I actually gonna go with this Nerd Gohan. This Nerd Gohan is a really cool unit, bro. He's able to steal strike cards. He's able to give a blue card every time he lands a card. Then he can give that to like Beast Gohan or any other a high damage unit that can use that blue card and go crazy. He can use it and get his Vanish back. He can reduce his sub count by 10 when he pops the main heal. All that good stuff. Like he's just a really nice support. He's a whole different support compared to Pan, but he's really good in his own way. And one thing about him is he's better offensively than Pan, but Pan amps up her other units way better than this Nerd Gohan. So it's kind of like who you want to choose as your support, as your red unit. Me personally, I probably might go with Nerd Gohan. I have him at 14 stars. I like the way he plays compared to Pan. So another good red option will be Nerd Gohan. Next, in terms of red, right? In terms of red, another unit I'll probably say will probably be pretty solid. Will probably be Cooler. I think Cooler probably will be one of the third best reds. Not gonna lie to you, he's still viable. He's not trash. He can still do the good damage. It's just now like you kind of know how he plays. When he enters the field, he has strike cards. So if you have a strike cover change unit, you're ready to stop that. And if he does combo drop, you can side stuff out of there. But I mean, if he does land a strike card, he locks you in for 3 timer counts. He can pop his main. He can get his he can nullify endurance, nullify all that good stuff. I think he nullifies cover chains as well when he pops his main. and everything like that. He ramps up a lot with it every time he lands a strike card and everything like that. He has blast numbers, just an annoying unit to deal with, but he's still good. He's still good. Only have that 5 stars. To me personally, I'm not going to rock him, but really good red unit for there. So I think those are the best 3 reds. Anybody else for real? I'll probably add in. Shoot, I honestly don't know. I think those are the best 3 reds for the other reds. I just don't think they hang for real. So I'll probably say those are the best 3. Pick one of those 3s for sure, and then let's hop into purple. I think purple, the best unit is UGB. If you rock UGB, you want to leader slot him because he has that ultra ability where he wants to be around other fusion warriors. But if he's rocking on Sagas from the movie, he's not with the extra damage, inflicted buffs, and key recovery. So you want to leader slot UGB if you do have him. UGB is just by far the best purple unit throughout this whole thing. Me personally, like easy. Like it's easy, it's not even up to debate. And him is the best purple, right? He's the best purple by far. And let's hop into the next purple. I think the second best purple, if you guys don't have UGB, I actually going to argue, maybe it might be biased, but I think it's going to be Purple Piccolo. I think what Purple Piccolo does is just the amount of healing, the amount of synergy he has with like Beast Gohan and Pan and all that good stuff. He's really solid. He destroys cards and get his advantage back. He destroys cards when he cover change. He has a lot of stuff. He has a lot. He's like a jack of all trades. He can do good damage. He can disrupt cards. He can heal. He can give allies support buffs. Everything like that. I think he's pretty solid. He gets his Vanish back off his main ability. Like he has it all. I think he's a really just all around good unit. If you kind of need that all around purple, you can definitely rock him. So me personally, I think he is the second best. But next, I'll probably go with third and fourth. I'll probably just add in Revival Gohan and Goku Vegeta. For sure. I think Revival Gohan, just because he has the Rising Rush, the Revival mechanic, so it's hard for you to Rise and Rush against him. But then you also have Goku Vegeta, there's someone that does a little bit more damage and all that good stuff. So you can definitely rock one of those 2 as your third and fourth. I'll probably say they're third and fourth. I don't know who's third and who's fourth. It's kind of your preference, but I'll probably say after Piccolo, I think it's going to be one of these 2 units after him. So I think those are the best purples. I don't think there's really any other purples, any other viable purple, so I think one of those 4 purples will be really good. After that, let's go and let's hop into the blue. So blue, I think the best blue is easily Beast Gohan. Beast Gohan he's tough. Like, bro, he's been out for 8 months and he's still like, people still have him in his top 10. Really good unit, bro. He's just insane. He does a lot. He has a lot of synergy with Pan and Piccolos and all that good stuff. So Beast Gohan, I think he's easily the best blue unit for sure. I don't think no one competes with him at all as the blue unit. And then after that, in terms of the other blue unit, bro, I actually think that this Android, what's his name, is going to be the second best blue. He does some good strike damage. Plus, he's also going to get that extra 30% health because he's an Android unit. So he's going to get that 30% health, which is really, really good. That's actually pretty nice, not going to lie to you, pretty solid. In terms of the next blue, I'll probably say, after this recording, I'll probably go maybe with Gamma 2. I think he's also pretty solid. I don't really know too much about his kid, but I think he can kind of get the job done for real. And then after that, bro, the other blue units, I think one of these units will be pretty solid. Like, one thing about this Broly, this free-to-play Broly, is if you're facing a lot of hybrids and Saiyan units, he actually does get endurance. So yeah, if you do face 2 or more hybrids and Saiyans, he's going to actually get endurance. So some people might not even know that about his kit, which is really good. So he actually does extra damage to hybrids and Saiyans. But then this Goku here, if you pair him up with all movie sagas, he actually gets endurance as well. So these 2 units are actually sleeper picks that people might not know much about the kits. But if you do have them, I think they're pretty solid. Gives you some endurance. I think the Broly's a little bit better because he could probably do a little bit more damage than the Goku, but they both have endurance. And some people might not know, if you don't have Beast Gohan, these are some good substitutes. You're going to be facing a lot of hybrids and Saiyans anyways, because of Pan and Beast Gohan and all that good stuff. So I think those are some sleeper blues. And then let's hop into the green unit. Now, in terms of the best green, I'm also going to go with Green Piccolo. Green Piccolo is easily the best green by far. Revival unit, I know that he is actually pretty underwhelming in terms of him being in the top 10, but in terms of being the best sagas from the movies, green, strike base and all, you gotta go the Piccolo. You gotta go light skin Piccolo, orange Piccolo, because he just has good value, support buffs. I mean, like I said, he is pretty underwhelming, but I'm looking at these other greens and I'm like, bro, these other greens are just not competing with him. I'm sorry. All bias off, like none of these greens are competing with him. He's by far the best green for sure. Let's hop into the next green. Next best green, I'll probably say, is free to play Cooler, bro. In terms of his damage, he actually does some really good damage, bro. Only knock against him is that he is actually a blast based unit. I think that's the only thing that hurts him, because if you're rocking pretty much the Sagas from the movie team, you're going to be rocking a blast base. But if you do have the Dot 14, which you guys should, he's a free-to-play unit, you guys should have him. So I think he's probably, in terms of the damage and stuff, he actually does really good. I think it's cooler. You know, he has strike armor, he does a lot of blast damage and all that good stuff. Next, after him, I'll actually go with either, I think 3 and 4th, either replacement will probably be like Dragon Fist or Gamma 1. I honestly don't know who's better who, but Gamma 1 is more on the blast side, Dragon Fist is more on the strike side. You know, the only problem with Dragon Fist is real squishy, bro, so like he can kind of get mopped up real quick. But Gamma 1, problem with him, he's blast based, but he gets his Vanish back multiple times, pretty annoying to deal with. But like I said, movies is more on the strike base, so it kind of hurts him, kind of hinders him. But I think those are like the 3rd or 4th best greens after them two, and then after that, let's hop into possibly yellow, right? Yellow's the last color we didn't touch, right? So yeah. So yellow, the best yellow individually is Gamma 1 and 2. If you have tag Gamma 1 and 2, they cook. No matter ways they're able to get their Vanish back, and then they have the whole preparation mode and all that good stuff. Pretty annoying to deal with, bro. Sometimes I just hate dealing with them because if you can't get priority, bro, they're going to get their Vanish back in that combo that you missed. So super annoying to deal with. The only problem with me is I have them at 2 stars. But like I said, individually they are the best yellow, but they're blast based, so that's actually going to kind of hinder them a bit in terms of Z abilities. But I mean, if you look at their kit, they actually do have equal, even if you have like the max stats, like they have real equal, like real close strike and blast. So like even if you have them at 7 stars, you can kind of force them into a strike based type of unit for real. I don't know much about, I gotta actually read their kids. I don't know they actually do a lot more blast damage in one of the kids, like extra 50 blast damage. I think they're all just damage afflicted buffs for real. So I think you can kind of mesh them into a strike based unit if you want to, if you have to. So best unit, best yellow unit for sure. After that, me personally, this might be a shocker, but I think this Vegeta's the 2nd best unit. Now the reason why I say that is because he recently just got a plat right here. If you guys don't know, he actually did get a plat here, so he's actually, I think, is really solid, bro. He's getting up to 50 strike and blast defense, 15 health, then 10 health restoration. Then he's getting an extra 50 to base strike and blast, and 30 damage inflicted. Then he's also getting this. If you're able to get the red slot, bro, every time he switches to standby, he heals himself to himself, and then he restores his ki by 30. He restores his ally ki by 30. So if you get this red slot, bro, like he's really good, bro. Super annoying to deal with, bro. He also has that one cover change where if it's close range, like strike or blast close range, he does a little thing and he just knocks you back. Then like I said, bro, just annoying to deal with, bro. So if you do have this guy, like even if you have the gold slot, like even for this, like the slot 3, the gold slot, he still gets permanent card draw speed and reduces his sub count by 3, uncancelable. I think he is the best yellow strike based unit on movie sagas right now. High stats. He has that crazy plat that gives him high base defense and attack and everything like that. Health restoration, permanent card draw speed, reduced sub count, all that stuff. When you get the red slot, he heals every time he leaves. That's like super annoying to deal with. So I honestly think he's the 2nd best yellow. After that, bro, I think 3rd and 4th will probably be either like Tapion or Gogeta Blue. Gogeta Blue is a unit that kind of takes long for him to ramp up. And then Tapion, he's more of a support, so I don't know what you make of it. Oh yeah, actually for the green unit, the 2nd best green unit will be Magenta. I actually don't have Magenta, my bad for that. I know some of you guys probably commented that. Totally forgot about Magenta. Magenta's 3rd best green. I mean 2nd best green, and then Cooler's 3rd, my bad. Totally forgot about Magenta. I don't have him, so I totally forgot that Magenta was a green. 2nd best green is Magenta. If you do have Magenta, use him over the Cooler for sure, because he has nice support buffs, green, androids, and I think it's PO, so he really supports everyone in a sense, right? So I think Magenta is the 2nd best. He also can nullify endurance off his green card, nullify, special cover change, and all that good. Then he has the little death buff. So yeah, Magenta's the 2nd best green. My bad. Totally forgot because I don't have him. So yeah, my bad. So yeah, yellows is these units here, and I think that's pretty much it with this video. Now, some other things I also want to talk about with movie sagas. I think what makes movie sagas real interesting is their Z abilities, bro. Like they have these units here. They have these units here. So if you're trying to build, like say for example, you want a leader slot. Like I said, I'm just giving you guys team builds. You want to have Piccolo here, then you have like maybe the tag Gammas and Beast go on. You can rock this Broly because he's giving them 50 strike attack and defense, bro. If you want to do more of like a blue a blue and purple type of setup, bro, you have this 14 that does 50% strike attack and defense, and if you do it for like a red and green type of setup, you have this 13 right here that also gives 50 strike attack and defense. So if you do want to like build your team more over like a yellow blue or a blue purple or a red green, you can use either one of these 3 units. You have them max stars because they do 50% strike and defense, and then besides the Broly that does a blast defense, which is really nice. But that Z ability is really cracked for all 3 of these units, bro. It just kind of depends on what type of unit you have, and you can kind of just build it up for real. In terms of Zenkai buffers of this, I think one of the more valuable Zenkai buffers is going to be this Broly. He does double attack, so like a unit like UGB can really flourish off that. I'll probably say after that, the other Zenkai buffers are okay. I think this red Great Saiyaman might not be bad. So say for example you're rocking double reds, you can do this for certain like that. But they focus more on the defensive side of their regular Z ability, so it's not giving them more on the attack side. But they do double defense, so that's actually pretty solid there. Anybody else? I think those are really the best Zenkai buffers. I mean, if you want a Zenkai Beast Gohan, you can either rock one of these 2, but like they don't really give the best regular Z ability. So I mean, if you do want a Zenkai buff Beast just to get him better defensive and offensive stuff, you can definitely use one of these units there too. Yellow is meh for real. This dude does God Key, and then this guy does like Sand. So like, I mean, if you want a Zenkai buff the Gammas, you can definitely rock this guy as well. And in terms of the green, I think the best green Zenkai buffer is going to be this Broly. He does double defense. Compared to this guy, he does actually 1 defense. I think he does like strike or blast defense. Yeah, he does blast defense, while this Broly does lower. I think he does like 28 double defense. Take a look here. Yeah, 25, but he does double defense, so that's actually better than that. And all that good stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it with the team build and everything like that. You guys is going to have to just get creative. But if you guys are asking me, all right, Greener, what team are you going to probably rock? You guys got to think. Probably the best colors in there is probably going to be blue, purple, blue and purple, and it's because of Beast Gohan and UGB. I think those are going to be the 2 main colors for real. So if you want to have a unit, you want to have a green and a yellow in my opinion, just to slow them down. So if I'm building it right, if I'm building it with the box that I have, I'm actually going to go Goku, because I actually like Goku more than Pan. I like the extra strike attack. I'm going to put Piccolo here. Then after that, I'm going to put Beast here. I might do a full color wheel, so then I actually do like this purple Piccolo here, and then after that I actually might just put in a unit like Drip Trunks just to give them more strike attack, because they're hybrids. So this Trunks here, what he does, he actually gives 53 to hybrids moves from the Saga, so you're actually giving 53, 35 strike attack, and if you leader this Piccolo, you can actually have extra 53 for him, all that good stuff. And then like I said, if I'm facing, maybe I could put him here, right here. I could probably add in someone like a better Zenkai buffer, something like that if I want to. I could probably metal this out and probably do something like this. Maybe take out this Piccolo out here and switch it up, and then take this Piccolo here and then add in like red 13, so I can get 50 here instead of like the extra 35. But you're risking out on a purple unit, a more flexible unit, so you do get color counter. That's kind of gonna suck. So it's kind of like what you're building. But me personally, I probably might just add in the purple Piccolo here just for a flexed out color and all that good stuff. And I probably might just rock these 3 for real. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Some other things to note is, you know, equipment like this is gonna be really good because Strike, you're gonna have some hybrids, you're gonna have some regeneration units if you're rocking a Piccolo. So rocking this on one of your units, on some of your units, is gonna be really good as well. After that, bro, you actually have these other pure equipments here. So if you do have like a movie Saga, you can give these units to him. There's an awakened version that gives a little bit more pure strike, and then there's a blast version here that's also awakened. So if you do actually have, no, I actually don't have any of those equipments, but there's a blast based one too that has Turles, and you can focus that on the Gammas if you want to focus more on the blast based side of teams and everything like that. So long video, but I just want to explain everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what team you're going to rock for this mode. Try to get your 300 CCs and try to win 10 out of 10. And yeah, that's it with this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and Lofi Girl. I'm out. Peace.